this is your magic tool.
Ice cream van, że?
Another place where I have been very happy is definitely... So as I said, I've already done this in another video. I'm wearing these earrings, ponytail with like this cute...
Welcome back to next video, next vlog. Liam and I were just heading out to the park in Dulwich, so he's very happy there at the back getting for the ride. He just loves to just look out of the window. I spent morning actually editing a previous video which should be going live tomorrow, and in today's video I want to bring you along my day and actually give you results of my testing of the Silk and face tool that helps you to smooth skin, get rid of wrinkles, but I'm not gonna jump into details because it's a vlog combined actually with my review and my thoughts on this. I've been using it for 10 weeks, so we're gonna go now. If you are new around here, my name is Eva, I live in London. I would love if you hit the subscribe button. I post fashion, beauty, lifestyle content sort of videos, and I would love if you join me on my YouTube journey. Liamku, co si kupujeme? What's in there? Ice cream van, že? Did ice cream right away. Thank God they were taking cards because I don't have any cash, but actually most of the places now they don't have cash, so they only take cards, which is good. So he's enjoying it. I'm actually really enjoying my outfit today. Very quickly put on, like last minute. This fell off. But I'll try to show you when we get home in the mirror properly. After a very long time I'm wearing Chanel flats. I think it goes really well like with kind of like a laid back chic look with jeans and this new shirt you probably have seen in my previous video, which was a haul. I knew I would love this shirt so much, so I'm gonna try to find now the park cafe, maybe grab a coffee for myself, sit around, walk around, see the ducks, and then we head back home because we've got friends coming over as well. Social distancing in the garden type of visit. So when we just sat down, there was a lady and she was doing like her workout, and I think she didn't like we were so close, but you know, I saw like the ice cream like dripping off Liam's hands. I wanted to vibe him and maybe offer him if he wants to sit down. So she moved, and now Liam was like, I want to walk, and now he's so bad. She's like, I want to sit down. She's again next to us. So I'm like, oh well, that's a public park. But you know, if I work out, I like also kind of a bit of space for myself. I don't need like people to sit next to me. I understand it. What can you do? She's doing her jumps now. Awkward. Nebo něco, jo? Chceš muffin? Nebudu ti brát na ramena, Myško. Ne, no shoulders. Hezky pěkně po svých, jo? Nebuď tak líný. Is it cute? Oh yeah, okay. We can get it like that. It's not bad. Not bad at all. A few people there. So I'll get him some pastry or something. Tak, tady koupíme ten muffinek nebo nějaký dortík, jo? So I'm just gonna pop to the shop just to get, I don't know, something I can offer to our friends. With a cup of tea, maybe like a cake or something, because I won't have time to bake. I know, I'm not gonna carry you, honey. Story of my life. He's so lazy to walk, so lazy. We're back home. I have pressed something on my camera. I'm still quite new to this. And I have got something coming up that I hate on the screen. But anyway, I thought I'm going to show you quickly outfit. Hopefully it's going to film alright. So this is the shirt. I'm going to link everything I can down below. I'm wearing these earrings, ponytail with like this cute bow. The Zara jeans you've seen in the haul, Chanel pumps, and just like a basket bag. And then I had one of the sunnies with a chain. So yeah, this is the look. We didn't get to the shop because the queues everywhere were horrific. It was actually very busy in the park. And Liam fell asleep right when we got home, lie down on the sofa, so he's having nap. So I thought I'm gonna put on some muffins. So that's baking at the moment, should be ready in the next 5 minutes, or hopefully I can show you. These are the muffins. Tyke already had two, as you can see. I actually used the stevia instead of a normal sugar. And I'm gonna put them now on the cake stand. Liam is asleep. I'm gonna tidy up the kitchen and then get on with it. Tyke is in the process of building the deck. How's it going? So, our friend is on the way. Liam is up and I've just received a delivery from Soho Home. I've used a little bit more credits. I think I've explained it before that I'm a member of Soho House, and now during lockdown we were still paying membership, but obviously we couldn't use the services. So you could, they've created something like credits, and they also have got their own brand, which is like furniture and stuff for the house, kitchen, dining sets. And to be quite fair, we could do with the new glasses because a lot of them were just accidentally broken. I had one of those that are basically like very delicate thin glass at the top and heavier at the bottom, almost like a, well, they are a wine glass. They are a wine glass without the part where you can hold it, and there's Liam in the background. So I've ordered these. I've ordered like 8 glasses. I would prefer them clear, but then on the other hand I thought there's no harm to have a bit of color or tint. And I think they had like a yellowish, greenish and pink, so I went for the pink one. Rozbalíme to, jo? Maminka to rozbalí, jo? No, maminka to otvírá. Opatrně, tady mám ten foťáček, no? And this is what they are. So they just arrived. I thought I'm gonna quickly show you before our friends arrive. Kind of highball glass. I think they're really pretty. I think it says that it's the country style. I think these would be inspired by the Soho houses in the countryside, so like Babington House or the Soho Farmhouse. I'm pretty sure what it said, but I may be wrong. Let me see if there's anything here. Rosendale Highball Amethyst. Rosendale Highball Amethyst. I think they still have got some online. So if I remember, I also will link these in the description box. Liam are digging in the muffins and I'm just cooking in pasta. Yeah, so I have been editing River Island haul, which you probably have seen by now, doing things like the links and the description box, which is always quite a bit of work. We're chilling in the garden, chatting, so it's nice to have finally some people over, even though it's nothing big or anything, just visiting, but nice to have a bit of chat with somebody else than Liam and Tyke. Right, so this is something I have been using every day, twice a day, morning and evening, just to really help the skin to be properly clean. I truly enjoy this. It almost has got a really nice sensation when you're using it, and it really helps you to get proper cleanse. I think cleanse is one of the most important things, if not the most important, because there's no point to have clogged pores, all the dirt throughout the day on your skin and then pile up on products or try to do anything. So I think I genuinely believe in at least 2-step cleansing, but you really see a difference when you go a little bit further, and this does help. What I love about it is designed in a very clever way, so it's almost waterproof. Obviously probably not diving it in your bath, but it's super easy to use when you're in the shower. You can have it in the bath, so it really saves time. It's really good for somebody like me who's a busy mom, and you simply just turn it on here, and there's 2 modes. So for the cleansing I use this one, and that's probably predominantly what I have been using, as you saw me with the cleanser. And then before we get on to the next step, I would then normally use either micellar water or some sort of water to cleanse the skin as a second step, just to make sure the skin is prepped properly.
So I'm gonna do that now, and then we're gonna continue and then talk about my results and my thoughts about this. So as I said, I've already done this in another video, but now we're talking a little bit into more detail. So this is what you get when you order it. This is a silk and beautiful technology. It's a Facetite ritual that consists of what we talked about, and there's also some products. One is this hyaluronic nourishment serum and this slider gel. This is your magic tool. This is basically what helps you to reduce wrinkles, to work on that saggy skin, and really fight naturally and at home basically aging and your skin to get better. The whole purpose of this is to restore elastin and collagen in your skin, which obviously we all want, and I've been extremely happy with the products. I'm gonna try, and I've done my best to take pictures before and after, which I'm gonna insert, but I'll tell you basically where I've seen the biggest difference. So the biggest difference is probably where I've seen it personally was definitely on the smaller, kind of more fine lines. Obviously I have got quite big lines here on my forehead. I have got one that kind of bothers me, but that comes with age. It is coming kind of strangely down around the eye, and I really hope that the pictures will pick up the improvement on the smaller lines as well. Another place where I have been very happy is definitely you almost feel like your skin has been lifted. So I've been doing a lot of like this area around your neck and chin. That's where I would be concentrating. And the way you use it, so you use the hyaluronic gel, or you can use this serum, some sort of water-based serum. I personally would say that my skin prefers this. I don't know why, but I feel like I get better results and my skin just agrees better with that. I think I have had a couple of times experience where my skin felt a little bit more irritated with this one, and basically this is very simply to use. You should start to use it, and I have been using it twice a week, and you would have 5, I would call it maybe speeds, and basically with each speed you increase how hot it is, and when this comes in the contact with the skin, a red light comes on and it's very hot. Now it's very easy to operate, so every time you press you're getting to the next speed, and each area, basically your critical area where you want to improve, you should treat at least 15 minutes each area, and you should do it twice a week. And then once you feel you're getting results, you can just kind of maintain it. So I always start with my forehead. I'm not going to show you like a full face because you have already seen it. This is more to talk about how happy I have been using this. Now, one of the issues I felt is like 15 minutes on each area is quite a lot of time. Having said that, this is actually very easy to use. So very often what I would be doing, I would take makeup off much earlier, and then when the boys would be downstairs in the living room, we would have like a movie on. I would just take a small mirror, prep the skin, and just basically on the sofa would time myself. You see basically in the contact, the red light comes on, and then you just treat the areas. So I always focus on my forehead. Where I have seen the biggest increase probably would be the fine lines around my eyes, and I also feel much better around the neck area, where I feel like the firmness just really improved, because these lines are definitely much more out there. You probably don't see such a result, but I hope over the time there's definitely going to be some improvement. So there you go, it is as easy as this, and then you go basically 15 minutes each area. Now bear in mind your skin gets probably very hot, so my husband's always like, oh, you're red, so you experience some redness afterwards. What helped me is to maybe get like a nice hydrating mask afterwards, just to cool the skin down, anything kind of with aloe vera, cucumber, or any kind of hydrating mask, but you truly enjoy that. Eye area, because it's so delicate, can get very hot, so I try to kind of move move it around as much as possible. But it's very, very easy, and I'm very happy with the results I've been getting. If you're done with your first area, you just move on to your next area. You may as well be that person that maybe has got just one area, but I normally do forehead, eyes, and then I've got a couple wrinkles around my mouth, and then I move on to the neck area. So this is definitely the hottest part. It can get quite intense, but it's bearable. It gets nicely in contact with the skin. There's also going to be a full blog post connected to this video, so if you guys prefer, some people are maybe more visual, auditory, and if you guys prefer maybe to read things, to soak things in, you can definitely check on my blog, which is www.glamazonblog.com, so you can read more details in there. So that's basically my results. As I said, I'm very, very happy. I think I'm definitely going to continue doing this. Maybe I'll see how it's going to more improve if I'm going to be using it twice a week, as I mentioned is recommended, and then I'll just basically work on the maintenance. Everything is going to be linked down below in case you are interested to check it out or even purchase to try for yourself. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed another vlog with us, another day. We're trying to again stay as much home as possible. We are still not fully back to normal as most of the countries in EU and in Europe and in the world. So UK and Sweden have been very affected. At this stage I can't even travel properly to check because Liam is not a permanent resident. I could basically travel in, but basically UK is currently still very risky and is not considered by the Czech government to be, you know, safe enough to accept tourists back home. I would love to basically go home and just see my family and maybe even spend summer there, and because they are almost back to normal, so it would be quite enjoyable. Whilst we are still, you know, a lot of social distancing and a lot of rules, and it's not actually very pleasant to go out and, you know, to the shops or anything. But that's the situation at the moment, so we're staying in as much as possible, trying to be very careful and following the rules really. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this sort of content, hit the subscribe button. I would love if you join me on this journey, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!